What up, family? Ghetto News Reporter Mary Dash 20 Mary Lee. Today is Sexy Saturday in my city, Chicago, January 23rd, 2021. So they say, either way, today is the day that the Lord has made. Let us be glad and rejoice in it. It is sunny in my city, Chicago, as you can see. The sun is out today. Let's talk about salt and pepper. Salt and pepper. Black and white. You understand what I'm saying? You put black and white together, what you get? Gray. Gray matter. You know what I'm saying? Oh, they need to quit it. All right. I was listening to the Breakfast Club today, Saturday. Come on my radio station, WGCI 107.5. WGCI. At 7 a.m. in my city, Chicago, and 8 a.m. in New York. You understand what I'm saying? Now, I am the originator of rap, and I am from Chicago, Chicago, but I changed the spelling to Shecargo due to the fact that I am a girl. I am the originator of rap, like I said, Mary Lee M-20 Mary Lee, a.k.a. Mary Mack. Don't forget to do the same thing with that. The originator of rap and your ghetto news reporter, and that I also came up with your ghetto news reporter. Why? Because I'm dealing with a lot of ghetto fabulous individuals out here who tend to forget where they come from. Now, I was listening to the group Salt and Pepper, and who thought that by now, after I think they said 36 years in the music business or whatever and stuff, you know, quote unquote, that they thought they movie that they are promoting on one of those movie streams or whatever and stuff. I'm not here to pump up their shit, but I guess that's what they think I'm supposed to be doing and stuff. You understand? But they won't say my name or mention me or give me my respect, money, property, and prestige or whatever the fuck. But anyway, long story short, they thought their movie would hit the big screen like, I guess, Tupac Shakur. You understand what I'm saying? See, the real motherfuckers, they get real motherfucking shit for real, for real. Not saying Salt and Pepper not real, but they weren't real when, you know, they mentioned, you know, they can't, you know, really talk about Spinderella without it costing them $50,000, you know, every time they say her name and stuff. Spinderella, 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 Spinderella. How much money is that, nigga? For real, evidently they can't afford it, so I'll say it. Spinderella was the DJ for Salt and Pepper and stuff. Now, they had got some guy before to be the DJ, but it wasn't working out for him and stuff, so they got Spinderella and stuff. And Spinderella was, you know, kind of like the meat and potato for, you know, Salt and Pepper, who was only eating vegetables at the time, I guess. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. Now, I'm not saying that Salt and Pepper didn't put no work in, but I'm just saying, how can you deny Spinderella when you know every rap group or hip-hop, you know, group got to have a DJ or whatever, just like Run DMC had, you know, Grandmaster Jay. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. You know what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Just like the Bears had motherfucking goddamn it, Walter Payton. And speaking of Walter Payton, I flipped this Bible today that I got from the People's Church of my city, Chicago, in Uptown, located on Lawrence and Sheridan. And if you look at the top of the building, you will see the numbers 525. It's a design like the Versace design. You know, you have to really pay attention to details and stuff nowadays, because that's where we at. It's called critical thinking and stuff. It always has been. I just don't like fucking, you know, having to explain the obvious. But because when people think you stupid, sometimes you got to play dumb just to, you know, get their ass to catch up and remember what the fuck they did to you. But not only to you, to themselves and their family. So I got this book from the People's Church, this Bible, before they kicked me out because they didn't want me to even eat. You understand? They didn't want me to get the word. They didn't want me around. You know why? Because I am the originator of rap and the game that people have been playing on me since 1973, and when I was a child abuse victim for real, and placed in the Chicago Sun-Times newspaper at the age of 6 back in 1973. So I flipped this here Bible that I got from the People's Church, and if you want a McDonald's card or be a part of some sinister plot or whatever to kill me, go to the People's Church on Wednesday, and they'll give you a McDonald's card so you can get something to eat, about $5. Maybe it's more now. I don't know. I don't know because they kicked me out for, some reason or another. But before I left, they was taking up a collection from the homeless. That's how greedy them motherfuckers is. And they weren't doing that shit before. But because it's been a pandemic, in my city, Chicago, meaning, we being quarantined because of the coronavirus and all that, COVID-19. It's the 19th time they did this shit. You understand what I'm saying? Money is kind of scarce and people are coming up with all kind of ways to finesse niggas out their money when they know I'm the originator of rap, which means, I'm worth at least a zillion because I've been doing this shit ever since 1975. I don't mean to say shit, excuse me, higher power. I've been doing this miracle ever since 1975 at the age of 8. And at the age of 6, I didn't even know the difference between an apple and an orange due to, the abuse that was inflicted on me. And that is continuing to be inflicted on me because people don't want to give me the respect that I deserve. But they claim they buying property on my land that is called Maryland. You understand what I'm saying? Even though I'm in Chicago, there's a street called Maryland. You understand what I'm saying? And they want to give it to Kirtland. You understand what I'm saying? They want to build up their fucking army around me and my real motherfuckers on our own land. And that's why Martin Luther King said, and he believed he was leading his people into a burning house and that we were a prisoner or in exile on our own land and shit. America. Now, my name is Mary for a reason. Don't forget it. So I flipped the Bible to 2 Kings chapter 3. And right off the bat, you understand what I'm saying? Just like Numbers chapter 3, you'll find Martin Luther King birthday, January the 15th. You know what I'm saying? In the motherfucking Bible and shit. Just like 2 Kings chapter 3, it says, Joram, son of Ahab, became king of Israel in Samaria. Now you got S-A and then you got Maria. Maria, M-A-R-I. Maria is Spanish for Mary. You understand what I'm saying? My name is Mary. In the 18th year. Now at 18 years old, back in 1985, The Color Purple came out in 1985 and I was 18 years old at the time. But I gave Oprah Winfrey my true child abuse rap. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. At the age of 17 in 1984. And my youngest niece, Dion Nelson, whose name may have changed or whatever and stuff, knows this because I read my rap to her before I gave it to Oprah Winfrey. And she laughed. And Tupac said, bitch, recognize game and start laughing. Now, that was a long time ago. So she's grown now. I'm grown. And now I understand what's going on. I'm not saying that my youngest niece is a bitch. I'm just saying she may have bitch tendencies and stuff because her mother definitely was a thorn in my ass and still is. Now, they said that my older sister, Linda Nelson, died, but dogs play dead all day long and they get up and they walk away and stuff. You understand? I think she was looking for a way out, and I hope I gave her a way out. But they also said that my oldest niece, Yvonne Nelson, a.k.a. Rudy, supposed to have died, and she was the cute one out the 4 nieces, that I have or whatever and stuff. Now, girls, they hate on other girls, and even in their own family. And the Bible says that mother would be against daughter, and daughter against mother, and father against son, and son against, father. So it goes on. And it also says in the Bible that, you can't put old wineskin into new, bottles or whatever. You understand what I'm saying? Or old wine into new wine skin. You understand? Meaning you can't take something old and speed it up and make it seem like it's the same as it was back then now. You understand what I'm saying? So for the new motherfucker, what is it, Z motherfuckers or millenniums or whoever the fuck they call them, real motherfuckers or motherfuckers in general and shit. You got to remember, I'm your ghetto news reporter, Mary Dash 20 Mary Lee, so don't get offended by what I say. Just know I got to listen to the shit on the radio, which means you got to listen to the shit I got to tell you. And I hope it all, come together for real. And you understand why I'm your ghetto news reporter and not somebody that's trying to be politically correct. If you was conscious on the radio, I could be conscious, on this here, video or whatever. Either way it goes. We all conscious. We all woke now and we all know how this shit works. Stop trying to, send your dogs to me because you want the streets. See, Salt and Pepper, they wanted the street mentality, but they wasn't streetwise. You understand what I'm saying? Real fucking talk. Them motherfuckers went to school and church and had families. That's why my higher power gave me the, title of originator of rap, because I didn't have none of that fucking goddamn family shit and I didn't go to school and, I had no real, love interest other than motherfuckers trying to rob me blind and shit. Real motherfucking talk. So all I had around me was gold diggers like now. And, I'm located if you want to find me and knock on this door and dispute me. 6210 South Kenbark Avenue, Chicago, Illinois, 60637, apartment 308. I'm not scared. I ain't got no gun. I ain't got shit. If you bad enough, shoot, motherfucker, shit. I mean, I told him to shoot in 1996 on 65th in Maryland when the police put a gun to my head, and I told them motherfuckers to pull the trigger, bitch, because goddamn well I won and shit. I told Oprah in 1995 or 4, that she was gonna come running and shit because, it says right here on 2 Kings chapter 4, verse 25. You got to remember, May 25th is my birthday. 525. Look for that design on all kind of buildings and clothing and things of that nature, and you'll see how much I'm getting pimped and shit. It says, when he saw her in the distance, the man of God said to his servant Gehazi, look, with an exclamation point, there is the Shunammite. Run! This verse 26 right here. Run to meet her and ask her, are you all right? Is your husband all right? Is your child all right? You understand what I'm saying? Because they have stolen my eggs. I've seen a picture that looked like Eminem on Western. It was in a window or whatever. I was just walking down Western and stuff, and I seen this picture that looked like Eminem. I'll try to find it and show you and stuff, because I know you always think I'm delusional or whatever, but my real Mary McNamara's and day ones know I ain't lying. Either way it go. It was a white guy, looked like Eminem, and he was holding a black boy, and the little boy was looking like, who the fuck is this white motherfucker and shit, real fucking talking. And I know they stole my eggs because when I was homeless, I needed shelter, and the ambulance picked me up, and I thought they was going to help me and stuff, like when you call 311 or whatever the fuck, you understand what I'm saying? But that was not the case. They damn near raped me on a gurney in Austin up on the west side and stuff, in my city, Chicago, at a hospital and stuff, for real talk. And I had to pretty much, calm my nerves and stuff and allow, the devil to kind of, they didn't hurt me, but they was going to hurt me in order to do what they had to do. And I believe they stole my eggs then, and to prove that I needed shelter and I wasn't crazy, I left my mother's picture that had a cancer stick on the back of it in the motherfucking, security office at the hospital or whatever and stuff. And, I went back after they discharged me to show them that I wasn't crazy. And I went and got, my wallet and my mother's, picture, whom I don't have anymore because of thieves and stuff. You understand what I'm saying? They said my mother died of cancer. They held me down in 2016, the day after Mother's Day, which was May 9th of 2016 or 2015, just to be politically correct, due to leap year or whatever and stuff. And they gave me all kind of drugs, and as a result, my hair doesn't grow right, my body is kind of fucked up. And then, of course, they would like to say it's the coronavirus, and if I don't take this shot, and because I'm in a fucking government fucking so-called funded program, they would be like, well, you got to get out if you don't, take this shot. That would probably end up killing me. You understand what I'm saying? They know what they did to me, but they trying to, make it seem like I'm the problem. You know what I'm saying? When Tupac said, and you know not to treat me like a hoe and shit. Real motherfucking talk. And that's what they trying to do. And I don't appreciate it one bit, because ain't nobody been over here but the so-called maintenance man and thieves taking what they want up out this motherfucking unit I'm at. You understand what I'm saying? 6210 South Kenbark Avenue, Chicago, Illinois, 60637, apartment 308. G unit. Shout out to Young Buck, because if it wasn't for Young Buck, 50 Cent wouldn't be shit. And if it wasn't for me buying out all his goddamn CDs from Best Buy, when his fucking CD Get Rich or Die Tryin came out and shit, and the goddamn owner of Best Buy came to see who was buying all them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker said, what are you doing? Stocking your store? You goddamn right. Because I went to the black man trying to get a goddamn deal, and they was charging more than goddamn Best Buy at the time. You understand what I'm saying? Real fucking talk. That's how real I am. And I pay taxes. So 50 cents, step your game up. The Bible scripture is 2 Kings chapter 3 and 4, and Young Buck, you make damn sure you step your game up. Don't worry about a motherfucker, what they doing and shit behind closed doors, as long as they ain't fucking your whore. And with that, this your ghetto news reporter, Mary Dash, 20 Maryland Lee. Peace!